Coach, opening statement to start, please.
Yeah, like I told the girls in the locker room after the match, this team has gone through probably one of the toughest seasons that we've had since I've been coaching, for sure. Through injuries, through sickness, and those type things. But our upperclassmen did an unreal job keeping us together. Stepping up their game. Everybody and anybody that needed to step up, kind of had that next man up mentality. They absolutely did it, and that's why we're here today. Through our conference matches, even some of the ups and downs that we had in conference, when it mattered in the conference tournament, the girls that we needed to step up stepped up, and we had a great conference tournament, and that's what got us here today.
I noticed in the third set you made a few lineup changes to kind of mix things up a little bit. What prompted those changes? I mean, it seemed to work for you guys at that point to start, at least.
Yeah, just trying to figure out what group of girls were going to work. We had a game plan with them. It worked at times, but other times it just wasn't quite working for us. We weren't executing the way that we wanted to. And getting our Defensive Player of the Year in the conference back out on the floor. I mean, she's been out for 3 weeks with a concussion, and getting her back out on the floor because she's a vocal and a physical leader out there for us, I think, was a huge help. And just trying to figure out who is going to take that next step and help us out physically and do what we need to do to compete.
What did they do so effectively on the offensive end that's kind of directed to all of you guys? I mean, their hitting percentage was almost 400 for the match.
They seemed to hit around the block a lot. We seemed a little slow getting out to the pins. Maybe we could have communicated a little bit more.
Yeah, I think that they ran a little quicker than we were ready for at the moment. I think just our block wasn't always there, and it was hard to work around it sometimes.
And their ball control. I mean, they passed nails tonight, and so their setters they had 3 options 95% of the time, and it's tough, especially a team that talented. It's tough to stop a team like that when they're in system. But even with that, 48 digs in 3 sets is an unbelievable stat line for us. It's something that we've done very, very well this year with our defense, and that's something that we continue to work on in the season, and we'll continue to have that as a staple of our team.
Claire, did you find it tough sledding at points against that front line?
Yes. They were a very good blocking team. They were ready for me, and it was very hard to hit around them.
Did you have to change what you were doing in the set slot there at all, Christina, because of that?
Yeah, I think just trying to mix it up more so that our outsides could have a one-on-one block or solo block even. I don't know, when working with our good passes and trying to mix it up then so that they had to move more and they weren't stacking on our hitters.
Yeah, since our passing was off, they kind of knew we were going to the outside. Most of the time they were sticking with us, but once we got our passes right to Christina, when we had 3 options, it was a lot better.
How far do you feel collectively you guys came from the first meeting, which was way back in September, the 5th match of the year, to where you are today?
We have come a long way. Our freshmen have been unbelievable at the end of the season. They came in high schoolers, and by the end of the season, they were getting the job done.
For sure. I think that's a great comment. And I think that speaks volumes to our seniors and our captains. Not only are we going to lose a player of the year in the conference, but we're going to lose one of our physical and mental leaders on the team. Claire's been unreal for us since her freshman year, as freshman year in the conference till this year. So she's definitely going to be somebody that we're going to miss, but I know she was very good this year about getting Carrie Chambers and Caitlin and kind of pulling them under her wing and saying, this is what we need to do to be successful. And I think they showed a lot more growth and gain because they had somebody like Claire to step up and try to be like. So it's something that we're really excited as a coaching staff and as a program to be able to see the future for especially our freshmen and underclassmen. It's really cool to see.
All right, thanks.
Thanks.